kissing his ass.
Hello there. Guess who? It's the Rev. I'm drunk as usual when I make my videos. But this particular video, I'm not going to be preaching a sermon off the mount. I'm not going to be preaching a sermon on the mount. This is something that I just want to let out to people and give them some information on something that happened to me today. Me and my cat, Abby. I hope you fun-loving people who love animals listen to this. And maybe you can go ahead and think twice when you go to see your vet. Anyway, simple story. Might take a little while because it's basically trying to tell it from point A to point B, and I don't want to miss anything because this is the truth, and this happened to me. This is Tuesday night at almost 9 o'clock. Yesterday was Monday, and I called a vet in the neighborhood. The name is Dunkin Vet Hospital. It was located in Cicero, Illinois, around 3700 South Laramie. And I called them because I wanted to go ahead and get my cat Abby fixed, because as you might know, she had a litter about 4 months ago. She had 6, one died. Well, I called them because I went online and found a place called Spay USA, and they will look up a hospital in your area and give you a discount on getting spayed or neutered. So I called them and they sent me a certificate. So I called up Monday, yesterday, and told them, hey, I want to get my cat spayed, and I have a certificate that says that I'll get a discount. Do you honor this certificate? And these people, and I don't mean to be racist or anything, but they're basically, I don't understand how they run the business, because I was there when somebody called in and they were talking Spanish, and they had to put this young man on there. I guess he's a learning kid or whatever. He looks like about 17. But they basically don't speak English enough for me to understand, and I had to go through things several times to explain things to them. But I don't understand that, and it's not my concern. And hey, we still understood each other to a certain extent, but and I don't give a shit what race, nationality, or whatever the hell you are, but I just, you know, I would like to fucking be able to understand somebody in the US of A.
Yeah, but everybody understands American dollars
when I'm talking to them. And here's what ended up happening, and I'm going to tell you the story, and you can make up your own opinions, or you can go ahead and share this video, or you can go ahead and call me an asshole, or you can do whatever you want. But here's how it goes. I called them Monday, told them what was going on. They scheduled me for Tuesday to bring my cat in the morning at 9:30 and they would do the procedure of spaying and also give her all the shots that was needed, and I pick it up the same day. So when I got there, I was taken into the room with the cat, and I had this, I guess, this young apprentice. He was working for the doctor. He wore a blue coat, but I think he's like, you know, learning the trade or whatever. He went ahead and ran a scan to see if the cat had a chip and put it on a little scale, which my cat weighed 8 pounds. Never took the temperature, which they had it sitting right there to go ahead and stick it up the cat's ass, take a temperature, plus they had a comb and all that. But I guess that wasn't the examination. That was just a pre-examination. So a woman came in, and I believe her to be probably the wife of this gentleman, the doctor, and I'm not going to even mention his name because I don't want to pinpoint anybody. I'm just telling you facts. She came in and she said, this is for this, this is for this, this is for this, this is for this, this is for this. And the things that apply to this conversation is she told me, you're getting a discount on the spaying, but she didn't tell me how much it was going to cost. But I said, okay. She told me, is the cat in heat? And I said, not that I know of. And she said, is the cat pregnant? I said, not that I know of. She said, well, if it's in heat, it's going to cost you $45 more. And I asked why, and she said, oh, because if they're in heat, they bleed more and whatever, etc., etc. I said, okay, I understand that. I said, well, what about the if she's pregnant? And she said, well, that's because it's extra surgery to do, because they have to basically abort any fetuses or whatever that are in there. And I said, how much is that going to cost? And she said $65. And I said, okay. If that's the case, then that's reasonable. I understand that, because I didn't think my cat was pregnant at the time, or I didn't think it was in heat. So anyway, without talking any amount of dollars, except for the fact that she said, oops, here's your little calculator. She showed up and she said, it's $153 so far. But because of your discount, it's going to be $93. And I thought, hey, that's great. And she says, now about the shots. And I said, what are the shots going to count? What's that going to cost? She said, well, it depends on what shots do you want. Do you want blood tests? Do you want this? Do you want that? Do you want whatever? I said, look it. I want the basic shots, and that's it. She couldn't give me a number. She always kept trying to throw it off to something else. So anyway, I figured, well, it's got to be a really legitimate place, because they're on Spay USA, and they are partners with them, in which they honor the contract, or the, what would you say, the discount because of that. So I said, well, you know what? Give me a call. Let me know what's going on. Do what you got to do. You got to get the ball started. Get it rolling anyway. Well, about 12 o'clock noon, she called me up and she said, oh, by the way, your cat is pregnant. And I said, holy shit, I didn't really know that. And I said, so what are we gonna do? And she told me, well, it's going to cost you another $80 on top of the spay fee to go ahead and abort these kittens. Well,
were they gonna save them?
Forget about the abortion thing for a moment and just think.
Were they gonna sew her back up?
She told me $65 in case that was it. Now all of a sudden she said it was $80. Now, I can't do anything in the middle of surgery when she all of a sudden tells me this is what's going on. So I went ahead and said, you know what? Do what you got to do and we'll work it out later. Well, I tried to lay down and take a little nap, but I just couldn't. Things were irritating the shit out of me. The idea about just, I had a bad feeling. So let's just say I decided to get up and call them back. And I had a young man that got on the phone. I guess it was the Hispanic gentleman who was actually took the cat in the first place. And I asked him, I said, look, what the hell is going on here now? How much is it going to cost me additional because they have to perform an abortion in addition to the fix, the spay? And he said, oh, well, that's going to be anywhere from $65 to $80. And I said, well, what the hell are you talking about? What are you charged by the kitten fetus? Or what the hell's going on? Why can't you give me a straight price? And you know what, by the way, let's forget that for a second. I told him, I says, how much am I getting charged for all the shots? And he went back and he said, oh, you're getting charged $79 for the shots. And I said, well, why are you charging me for that when you have it advertised that I can get all the shots for $47? And he told me, well, that's only on certain days. And I said, well, what days are those? And he said, well, that's Tuesday and Thursday. And I told him, I said, well, this is Tuesday. He said, yeah, but it's special hours. I said, and what are the hours? And he said something like 9 to 11:30. And I said, well, it's a little after 12 now. Did you already give all the shots to my cat? And you know what he said? Yeah, all the shots were already put in. I said, well, then why ain't he being charged that reduced price since you gave all the shots to the cat before that time? And he said, well, you didn't bring in the coupon. I said, you have no coupon. I went online and checked your stuff. And any of you, by the way, that want to check it out, just punch up Dunkin, Vet, Hospital, and pull up their stuff, and you'll see the same thing, specials on this thing, this thing, this thing. Oh, by the way, they got a special too. First time people come in, they get $10 off an exam. They never told me that, and I'm a first time person. But they did tell me that later when they said, oh, you didn't bring in the coupon. Anyway, needless to say, I'm a little upset. So, it comes about time that I got to go pick up Abby. And I go in there, and I've already put $100 down. Now, the remaining balance is $121. So I paid $221 and change. Let's say whatever you want to say. Here's what really set me off. After I paid the bill with my credit card, signed it, got everything, plus the medication to give her, antibiotics for the next 3 days, the lady walks up to me, must be the wife of the doctor or whatever, and in her hand she has a double bag. something like a plastic bag you get from Food for Less or something else. She's got a double bag, and she said, would you like to see? And I said, see what?
My dead kid.
And I told her right off the bat, because I figured, I said, look, don't show me no dead kittens. I don't want to see no dead kittens. She says, oh, no. We got to prove to you that she was pregnant, and we did. I said, look, I trust you guys. Forget about it. Don't worry about it. And the Mexican kid says, look, I got pictures. I said, look, what do these people want from me? Okay, I'll look at your pictures. You know what I seen? A bunch of little round balls. They were the kittens inside their sacks. And I said, now, does that make you happy? What the hell do you want me to do about it? I done paid my bill. I'm ready to get my cat, and I'm ready to get out of here. And you know what the lady tells me? But we have to get rid of the stuff. I said, what stuff? She said, this. I said, you got to get rid of the dead kittens? I said, give the fucking bag to me. I'll take it home. I'll bury it under my rose bush, and it'll bloom better than it ever did in the fucking world. So we can't do that. We have to cremate it. I says, and so what's the problem with me? I just paid my bill. She says, well, that's an additional cost. And I said, excuse me? You want to show me the dead kittens? You got to prove they were there. I told you, I believed you. And what's that going to cost me? And she told me, $20. I blew up. I lost it. I'm sorry. I lost it. I said, are you out of your fucking mind? You didn't even tell me this when you told me that she was pregnant and had 8 kittens in her tummy. Now, when I paid my bill, you want an additional $20 fucking dollars so you can get rid of the fucking shit? I said, I'll take it home. She said, no, it's got to be cremated. I said, you know what? I'm done with you fucking people. And I lost my fucking mind. And here's exactly what I told them. And the doctor was standing here. Nobody else was in there. And she was standing there. And the young Hispanic guy who was evidently learning the trade, he was standing there. And I said, you know what? I've had about enough of your fucking bullshit I'm going to take. And here's exactly what I told him. I said, you know what? I don't give a fuck where you come from. And I don't give a fuck about your business here. And I don't give a fuck if you exist or you don't exist anymore. But I tell you one thing. This is not how we do fucking business in America. You keep the client and the customer happy. And I just paid my fucking bill, and you're going to bring a fucking bag of dead kittens up to me and tell me I have to pay $20 more? I'm done. That's it. It's bullshit. So between the idea of them changing prices along the fucking way, and then trying to hit me with an extra charge after I just paid my bill? What kind of fucking people are these? I said, you know what? I've owned businesses in fucking goddamn here and all around. Property, video stores, bars. I have never treated a client or a customer like shit. And all you people are doing bait and switch. I said, why the fuck didn't you tell me when she was already pregnant and you were going to abort it? Why didn't you tell me then that, oh, by the way, we're going to need a fee to get rid of the dead fetuses that we killed? Anyway,
people suck.
I am telling you the story that happened, and it's true. And I'm going to post this all over the fucking place. And they got Facebook too. And I'm going to post it there until they decide they want to remove it or whatever. And I'm going to post it on every group I'm on. And I hope all yous post this and share this every damn place you can. Because Dunkin Veterinary Hospital, located in Cicero, Illinois, on 37th Laramie, is nothing more than a con game. And if they got a problem with me saying that, let them take me to court, because I'd love to be in something like the People's Court and show them all the evidence and then tell them about trying to charge me after I paid the bill $20 to get rid of the fucking remains of the fetuses that they had to kill.
That we wouldn't have done that.
And by the way, they also do a grooming and they take care of animals when people go away. You know, whatever you call that. But if these people want to fuck over clients and all this and try to play their fucking silly, stupid games and get money off of people and screw them, imagine how they treat the animals that are under their care. So anyway, I just wanted to tell this story, and I hope it goes around, because hey, not only a matter of being screwed, but they don't give a shit about anything. They just care about money. That's all. And I paid. And I'm not reneging on my deal. They can take the money. It cost me $221 and change. And life's a bitch.
And I'm gonna have a cat that's gonna be
What are you gonna do?
psychologically scarred.
So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and see if I can download this video, and then if I do, I'm going to place it everywhere. So if you see it and you live anywhere in the area of Berwyn, Cicero, Stickney, anywhere around there, I would think twice about these people. And if you have a comment to tell me I'm wrong or something, by all means, go ahead and state your comment. But I'm also sending this video to PETA. And I'm sending this video to another half dozen organizations, because I think this guy is a con artist, and the only way he exists is by taking advantage of people. And if he don't like what I'm saying, he can call it slander, libel, and I'll be happy to see him in the People's Court. Because he's going to lose. So anyway, I'm going to try to download this and put it everywhere. And by the way, may your higher power go with you.